next issue is the attorney review paragraph. And it says that within 5 business days after the date of acceptance, the attorneys may approve the contract or disapprove the contract in total, which cannot be solely based upon the purchase price. So can an attorney within that 5 days say, I do not think this is in the best interest of my client and I am killing this contract? And the answer is yes, they can. Okay. That rarely happens, but it could. Now, what generally happens is either C or D. Paragraph C means that the attorney can propose modifications, which would then be considered to be counteroffers. And it goes on to say, regardless of any language they put in their letter, it is still considered to be a counteroffer. So if it's been done under paragraph 10C, there is a 10-day period for them to try to work out whatever it was that either attorney had a problem with. And after the end of that 10 days, or on day 11, if either party wants to kill this contract, they can. And when one of them, and this is all done obviously by the attorneys, but when the attorney sends the letter that says it's day 11, we're killing this contract, there is no shuffling your feet, tap dancing and going, oh, wait a minute, we were just joshing. We were just kidding. We don't really want to do that. No, it's you made it under 10C. It was a counteroffer. It was not agreed to after 10 days. And this contract is now, it's now dead. Okay. Or they can offer proposals. And that's D. Proposals referring to D are not considered a counteroffer. They are requests, and neither party can kill the contract based on a 10D request. So maybe it's just a simple request that says, we don't want to close at the title company closest to the property. I want to close downtown Chicago. Maybe it's we have a request to change a date maybe change the closing date. Nobody's making a counteroffer. We're just asking, could we please change the closing date? Whatever it might be. They're usually more pretty inconsequential things. So the attorney has the option of either doing C or D, but then it gets a little more clarification. If the notice of disapproval or proposed modifications is not served within the time frame, then this paragraph is deemed waived by the parties. Contract is in full force and effect. So that means that if neither party in that first 5 days brings up anything, it's not a matter of you can bring up the issues in the second 5 days. The first 5 days was when we were supposed to have the issues. The second 5 days is when we're going to resolve them. And also, if notice of termination is given, it's absolute. Contract's null and void after giving the notice of termination. And then I can't even read the last part of this without laughing and smirking, notwithstanding any language proffered by any party purporting to permit unilateral reinstatement by withdrawal of any proposals. So I know, especially the new people who are listening to this are going, okay, what'd she say? Here's what was happening before. The attorneys would write the letters and they would demand all of this stuff and the buyer's attorneys, well, both sides did it, but the buyer's attorneys did it quite a bit. And then the sellers would say, no, get out of my life, and they would kill it. And then the attorneys would say, no, look at the language I put in here that said that if you don't agree with us, that we have the right to come back and say that we are going to withdraw all of that, et cetera, et cetera. No, this is it, guys. We need to stop dragging out the home inspection and the attorney modification paragraphs ad infinitum, because they're getting dragged out until, as I mentioned before, sometimes all the way to the closing. So this is now saying, follow the rule. We want this done within 10 days. Are there some times where it might take 10 business days? It might take longer than that, yes. But we got to stop all of this, letter writing, trying to drag this stuff out even longer. So that basically is what that is trying to curtail. Then, so that's our attorney modification paragraph.